Great morning out there. Good to see you. Welcome to your regular tonic on this morning breakfast show on ASO TV. On this segment, so critical, the behavioral checks segment. I am your regular host, Dr. James Komolafe, also known as Dr. Longlife, the chief consultant of Saba Resources Psychosocial Center, Wuse Zone 2, precisely Fatima Plaza, Zone 2, Abuja. On this platform today, we want to see addiction. What is addiction? Or can I ask you, what are your addictions? Your addictions, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We face life encounters, situations, and circumstances. How well are you able to coordinate yourself and keep within your mental and holistic balance without having to break protocols? How well have you been able to keep yourself fit, neat, cute, and nice? Nice to yourself, people around you, and then your relationships. Looking at the word addiction, there is a central letter when you spell addiction that is an added letter to the word addition. So the central letter in the word addiction is letter C. When you remove it out of that word, what you have remaining is addition. So what is addiction? It is any concept that adds to your original lifestyle to the point that it begins to control you, coordinate you, irrespective of the consequence that you know about or not aware of. So, an addictive behavior is a behavior that is not in harmony or consonance with your usual lifestyle. It takes you out of it into a destination completely that is strange and alien to your personal lifestyle and protocols. So an addiction is a violation of personal lifestyle protocol. So anything that violates your personal lifestyle protocol and throw you off your good self is an addictive behavior because it swaps your effort. It ditches you off course. And at the end of the day, you find yourself in such a balance that is competing with your original lifestyle. You are either good when you are in definition or bad when you are in violation of your personal protocol, or ugly when you are in deviation completely to where you are supposed to be doing something else that is uncanny, fulfilling some certain desires that does not line up to exactly who you are meant to be. So addiction is a bad journey that is always competing with your original lifestyle. It is a strange issue out of you to make you do what we call self-sabotage. It sabotages your energy. It brings you down. And one strange thing about addiction is that it adds something extra that is usually not the good to you. Extra character, bad behavior. You see, some people will tell you, I don't just know now. Just telling lies have become part of me. They don't just think about it before they lie. You see some bad practices, careless living, violation. And you find yourself in addiction, bad lifestyle protocols could lead to it. Running too much on your little energy could lead to it. And you know the way our mind works, you know the way our body works. When you begin to give it over time, something that is strange to it, after a while, it becomes an accepted norm, an agreeable behavior. To the point that even when you want to work against it, it will tell you, no, there's a new structure here. There's a new order here. So that is why it is so unique and it is so great to keep your balance intact by running regular behavioral checks. When you do behavioral checks, you can put yourself on check and to say, wow, I hope this habit is not taking hold of me, or that habit, to be able to spot it and then sort it out before it becomes something else. So when you find yourself in addiction, it swaps you, of course, to take you to another destination that will always be in competition with who you are in your original. Have you heard people saying, oh, gone are the days when I was myself? That is a man in addiction. Some says, well, I've tried and tried to stop taking liquor. I can't just stop it. That is how addiction does. You see, when you are in addiction for a behavior, it wears you like a garment and you begin to act in accordance to its dictates. Writing resolution does not solve it. Education does not solve addiction. It is intervention that sorts it out. It is intervention that helps you to discover the point of violation from where you can be crushed and reworked into your original status. So, what's your coping mechanism like? When you break it, you are beginning to extend into a lifestyle that you have not built. And so, when the wall is cracked, what do you expect? The lizard will come into it. You have an embedded case or cause, maybe in the bad and the ugly status, place you need to work at it. You are not sleeping well. Don't wait until it becomes part and parcel of you. And you say, well, my body is used to it. Once I sleep 3 hours, I'm okay. That is dangerous for your health, mental health, and emotional balance. You can't cope with 3 hours of sleep, even when your body accepts it. And you are out there hearing me, you are saying, well, I don't know what to do. No matter what time I sleep, once it is so time, I just will have to wake up. In fact, my body is used to it. You need behavioral intervention to break that sleep protocol that is caging your sleep, because the adverse effect you will not be able to foot. Please don't wait until you are down in the saddle. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. You are struggling over your sleep regimen. Please speak up and out and get help now so that we can crash the current structure, refix and rework a new one in harmony with your age bracket now, so that you can rest well, sleep fine, and then wake up to be fresh. At times people sleep and they wake up but not feeling rested. Why? Because of issues of addiction. So poor sleep could be an addiction. Once you give yourself to that culture, to that habit over time, before too long, your body accepts it. Your mind accepts it. Much overwork, much work could be an addiction. Some inadequate nutrition. And by the time you are not well observant as far as your nutritional content is concerned, your tummy may begin to shrink. And then you want to force something inside, your tummy will just say, oh, no, you are no longer used to this. This is not your protocol. To some, peer pressure. Oh, my friends are doing this, therefore, let me join up with the Joneses. And peer pressure is bringing you to an addictive behavior. And to some, societal influence. Addictive personalities are injurious to productivity. So very vital. It can bring scattered relationships, scattered homes. You are a drunk, for example, and you see, it can affect family income. All the resources is going towards sponsoring liquor. What happens? The home suffer for it. So addictive behavior, not good for you. And then it can make you to become a societal derelict. People know you for who you are not. Very vital. It can bring all kinds of fatalities into your life when you are in addiction. And needless death, of course. We have seen people who go to their early graves just because of an addictive behavior. Somebody who has just been operated upon because of a damaged internal organ due to addiction goes right back there to do the same thing. You hear, oh, I can't help it. It has become part of me. Now, there's help for you. No matter the level of addiction, you can walk away from it. It's not by motivational talk. It's not by even education and showing you what it is. It is by behavior modification. We have helped many to come out of drug addiction of late across climes. We've had cases where drug addictive personalities are flown to Nigeria from Canada, from Europe, from Dubai, from the rest part of the world to procure help, drugless help, and walk away from addictive behavior. The Cyber Resources Intervention Hub, Psychosocial Center in Fatima Plaza, Zone 2, Abuja, offers facilities to walk people away from addiction. Are you addicted to drugs and substance use? Will walk you out through behavior intervention. We'll show you what it is by plunging into you through our diagnosis to see the levels of involvement, your area and the depth of vulnerability is shown to us through our strategy, and as it is shown to us, we express it to you, and then we can begin to break it down into sessions of therapies. We have people who visit in their homes on retainership note to treat cases of addiction. We can come to your home, we can come to your facility, and you can also come to Cyber Resources Center, Wuse Zone 2, and procure help where it is needful and where it is necessary. You can walk away from addictive behavior. You are not at the mercy of any addiction. What is that negative thing that is adding up to reconfigure your entirety and to make you who you are not? Addiction any day is a superimposition on your persona. Walk away from it and bounce back to be yourself. As you check up from the neck up so that you can be good neck down. Put a call through and get the intervention. Thank you so very much and have a nice day.